"She's a beauty," cried Ben Chifley back in 1948, referring to the FX Holden driving out the factory gate. Looking like a downsized Chevy, she was bound to be a star. She was made for the Aussie families, the first Australian car. We bought them and we loved them, and to us they were the best. Forget the Austins, the Hillmans, the Humbers and the rest. The Prefects and Ford Pilots, though they might have been okay, we have only wanted Holdens since that great November day. There were Zephyrs, there were Vauxhalls and Morrises as well, and custom lines that cost too much, as anyone could tell. But the Holden was the Aussie car. It filled our hearts with pride. There was no doubt about it. Holden was our favourite ride. The next model that rolled off the gates was the famous old FJ. The grille seemed the only thing that changed. No one cared anyway. They stayed that way a couple of years. That's how things used to be. Then a new design rolled off the line. It was known as the FE. And so on it went. The models changed, but not a lot till 64, when the red motor and the EH came off that showroom floor. There was 7-bearing crankshaft in that new 179. Boy, could it go. I ought to know, as I well remember mine. By now there were several models, not just utes and sedans. There was also station wagons as well as panel vans. It was a time of the drive-in movies, and if the braggers were believed, then in the back seat of their Holden, countless Aussies were conceived. It was early in the 60s, with Holden showing the way, when both the Falcon and the Valiant first saw the light of day. And though they were both pretty good, the Holden had them beat. For with the legend Holden had become, nothing could compete. And so through the years gone by, time could not stand still. The legend Holdens had become was impossible to kill. Every model showed improvements that could pass any test. And all true blue Aussies knew they simply were the best. But challenges came thick and fast, and mostly from Japan. And Holden simply seemed to say, "You can catch us if you can. For we will always lead the way, and your best is like our worst." This is simply shown to be a fact on the racetrack at Bathurst. Now 68 years have passed. It's 2016, with a VF Commodore, the last Holden to be seen. Holden's closing down next year, and as they shut the factory gate, you may hear the ghost of old Ben Chifley say, "She was a bloody beauty, mate."